Welcome back to another video slash discussion video. So, as you guys probably don't know, there was some big news. So I was about to do a video, not a video. I was waiting for an update, since downtime was supposed to end like several hours ago. However, for whatever reason or another, downtime has been extended to, it was originally for 8 hours, now it's 5 hours. You're gonna pre-download the update itself, um, and it will be totally, like, basically it will be allowed to people to download the actual update itself. And um, yeah, so it will last until 1 o'clock, 1 o'clock itself. And I think this is really good. Like, this is the only problem is a lot of people probably don't know. This kind of gives me an idea of, like, I think what Epic should do is that they, instead of having a whole bunch of servers down for a whole day, maybe have the download already pushed out, and then let people pre-download the actual thing, so people can have the, and then once downtime ends, it'll also be able to have it. Um, so yeah. Uh, Now this is actually really interesting because about a few years back in April of 11th, April 11, 2018, there was a huge downtime, and the servers were down for a long time. But I am speculating that we will get more update. Like, we'll probably get like a huge update and maybe a compensation or something like that. So just reading a lot of things. Some people are saying we should get the battle pass for free. Maybe some people are saying the compensation, whatever. Now the biggest question is, I want to show you something. So we're coming over here. This is the new trailer. I already watched this. I was seeing if downtime would end, but basically we're gonna show you the whole trailer right now, and it's already here. So this is the new one of the POIs, the Underworld POIs. So we're just gonna play through it, and then we're gonna see how you guys think. Alright, so we just watched the trailer itself, and basically I want to point this out. So first of all, let's go back. I'm just going to show you. So as you guys remember, this is the new Underworld POI right here. It will be available once downtime ends. You can see some, I think it's one of the gates itself of Hell itself. This is where Cerberus is going to be. Also, I just let some gas out. I don't know why. I guess some shadows coming from the some spirits and things like that. So you see fish stick, kind of scary. Now, what's really interesting, I take a look at this. Now, supposedly there is supposed to be a really interesting thing. This is the new Icarus wings itself, and you can see Aphrodite itself right here. Now, supposedly this is kind of a little speculation. I was watching some videos about this and like seeing people how to use it and such forth, and I noticed something really interesting. There's something really interesting in the actual trailer. I don't know why, but in the actual trailer itself, for some reason it just doesn't like actually like not the trailer, but the some people were trying to get working, but for some reason it's not working itself. But in the trailer, what happens is, okay, let's just keep watching. In the trailer itself, you can see Aphrodite gliding through the air, and she kind of flaps her wings and such forth. I don't know if it's going to work like that in game, but it will be kind of interesting. And we got Zeus, Artemis, and Cerberus, Hades, Medusa, and Poseidon, who's really cute, actually. And there's Zeus self. What's really interesting, she does a leap, and I was just thinking, like, hold on, but I didn't see anyone do it. Like, when I was looking at the leaks, I didn't see anyone doing like any of the leap itself. Like, there's a leaping effect, but for some reason I don't know why, but the Icarus wings are broke. Like they're not working for some reason, but it looks like it's working game. So I don't know. It's supposed to. What happens is that you're supposed to kind of like do a jump and then kind of do like your gliding and such forth, like a glider, and you just like glide like crazy, like shoo, and such forth. So it'll be kind of interesting to see how that would work itself. And then you first got Atlas, because yeah. And then of course, like, you got kind of flies in, you do a dive bomb. Then you got Hades right here. This is the underworld. You can see Hades' little thing right here. Now, interesting enough, in the background right here, there's a statue, and a lot of people are wondering, like, what is this statue? Well, the statue is actually the statue for where you get the medallions itself. And it's kind of really interesting. I didn't know that, but I was watching this video. This is also Hades' a chain where if you kind of like spin around, there's also a charge where you hold it. Oh shit! I'm sorry. Where you hold it, right? So if you go back to the just press the back button for some reason. I don't know why. So if you kind of just like if you hold it, basically, like if you spin it, like hold it and such forth, I imagine you can do that quick swing and then pull a person inwards. So it's kind of like a chain where you just pull someone, grab someone, and then of course you can do this attack where you can kind of swing at the person. Also, watch how this is really interesting. Watch how this, like, how she just glides in. When I saw the leaks, I thought, wait, what? Because it almost looks like a Minecraft light. Like, if you ever look up Elytra's, right? They'll have this like jump effect, and then they would kind of like glide across the sky. So I imagine it'll be kind of interesting to see that in game. But for some reason, some leakers couldn't get it working. I don't know why, but I imagine you can shoot someone. There's Medusa. Supposedly she doesn't look like her survey skin, but I don't know. It's not the final product. It was still the concept. And she also has this, there's Cerberus. Also, there's the new shotgun. So the shotgun, also, Cerberus does have the shotgun, where if you eliminate him, or if you get his medallion, you can actually summon his, you can summon the, well, a wolves itself. So pretty much that's pretty cool. So this is the gates of hell, or the gates of the underworld. Kind of looks like a greenish goop. like almost like green liquid. So I was thought like Cerberus was gonna be like like maybe have a fire one, but I guess because hell is supposed to be not green but orange. I guess I don't know why, but we got Cerberus kind of going in. There's Artemis. Now, interesting enough, Artemis has this kind of weird, interesting hair. She looks very cute. Actually, she has this beautiful, like curly, wish, like almost like very wavy hair, just like my mom. Because my mom has this wavy kind of like wavy hair kind of things. She also has really nice sideburns also. So yeah, she has that wavy hair. It's kind of like a curly hair, but it's not really curly hair. It's more like wavy hair. So it's really beautiful, and she definitely looks really nice. Also, what's really interesting enough is that I'm not sure if this is one of the medallions, but there's like a supposedly like one of the medallions grant you maybe the ability to jump really high, have low gravity or something like that. I don't know how it works, but this is really cool. She comes in and she like knocks and such forth. And then of course we have Korra. Now I was recently watching the anime recently. So if you didn't know who Korra is the legendary. Korra is the if you ever watched the anime, I watched it once. It's basically about this girl. She's the next. She's going to be in the next Avatar, right? I don't want to spoil too much, but basically, she's the secret bonus skin. Also, what's really interesting enough is that she has like this water bending kind of thing, where she shoots out water, such forth. She kind of grabs the water and just like, almost looks like the Doom Gauntlet. Also, this is Poseidon right here. I know some people are like wondering who this Poseidon, like why is Poseidon like Ripley and such, like Ripley, but I guess I don't know, it doesn't make sense. But I mean, Ripley looks like a very cool skin actually. Then of course we got also in the right here. This is Ares' like angel wings, but it's pretty cool. And then we got some of the other skins that are leaked. And then we move on to Zeus. What's really interesting is that the animation is like where he kind of pulls it out and he shoots multiple lightning bolts at the same time, and then he shoots one big lightning bolt. So it's kind of interesting how they kind of went with that direction, because it looks like very similar to the ODM gear. If you like where the rocket ODM gear, if you remember, there was like this exact same effect where if you kind of like shoot it like if you look up any the OG in chapter 4 there was the ODM gear, or chapter 4 season 2 where he would shoot the ODM gear and then it'll spin and then he'll grab and it'll kind of and then do another spin and then and that's what I was thinking, like this is what I was imagining, like he's gonna grab or something similar. So he's kind of grabbing a lightning bolt and then he grabs another one and then he just fires. And this is the new Mount Olympus also. You can see the statue right up there. Man, that's a really big statue also. I don't know if it's going to look that big in the game. But yeah, and then also there's the one of the character, like all the and then of course we get cut to this scene also. So it's pretty cool. Right. So, anyways, that's the myths and such forth. So there are a lot of skins, and however, there is two things I want to take note. Ares is not part of the battle pass, so I was a little kind of disappointed. But Ares is not part of the battle pass. Poseidon, Aphrodite, Poseidon, Aphrodite, Hades, and of course Zeus, and then of course also Medusa's part of the battle pass, and then we got Cerberus, and then we got Artemis. Medusa is part of the battle pass, just that she's not shown in this loading screen, and you can kind of like see the difference between the depths of hell versus the life of the thing right here. Now, what's really interesting enough is that let's see. What's really interesting is that in the I'll just basically quote this out here for now. In the actual storyline itself, there is a possibility of possibility of let's see. There's a possibility of a story narrative quest. One of the narrative quests is that you have to prove yourself to the gods itself, and basically make yourself worthy to the gods and stop. It's pretty much like how Zeus is like. So basically, Zeus is basically trying to stop, the immortals, like the mortal realm, and basically put an end to all the immortals and make everyone into like a god or such forth. So basically, they have to prove themselves to be god without any godly powers. So it's gonna be really interesting. Now, another thing is also I have a slight prediction, and here's the slight prediction. If you remember back in chapter 3, I think it was like chapter 3. We had, of course, when we had chapter 3, we had chapter 3, season 1. It was all to do with like, where it was kind of prepare ourselves for the what's to come, and then it's like that. So chapters like we had like where we had to prepare ourselves for the IO and such forth, and then season 2 became the where IO would, IO or the Imagined Order, can call him IO, but it's the Imagined Order. When they came up, there was a great war between the Seven and the Imagined Order, or I guess Dimension, I don't know. And after that, we had the after the war, we had the Vibin season, like such forth, right? Like the whole Vibin kind of season, and we had the things like that. So what I'm trying to predict, and what I'm trying to go on the basic thing, is that one of the actual skin, the one of the free rank skin, is also named as Odyssey, but her set is named Odyssey Ageless. We heard that name before, right? So I'm thinking that Odyssey might be a possibility of a recreation or another version of Geno, because she says she likes studying relics and old artifacts. So it's kind of like it's almost like maybe this is caused by the fact that, if you remember how in the we had the if you remember Geno, or the Ageless, left or something like that, where he left the Ageless to take care of the island itself. So he created this like sort of like this kind of like trying to restore the kingdom itself. So maybe it's like the exact same thing, or something like that. So we'll see. I don't know how it's gonna work, but now I am going to quickly look up some things and see what else is on here. Twitter, is there anything else to mention? I keep changing my mouse thing. So as currently there is Just reading a lot of things, like looking at all the different. Um, uh, there's nothing too much. So Australia, as of course, Australia is sort of, kind of. There was supposed to be a downtime, but however, it seems like Australia is kind of not really. I don't know what that means. Um, so pretty much, we're not sure when downtime is gonna end. I'm pretty sure it's gonna end on March. No, not March. Yeah, March 9th. So that's tomorrow, at 1 a.m. So, or 1 o'clock. So a lot of people are probably wondering, am I I'm not gonna be working tomorrow. Not gonna be working tomorrow, so I'm very happy to say I'm not gonna be working tomorrow. So I'm gonna try to keep an eye on when the servers go back up. But it will be really interesting if Epic would allow us to have, like, maybe sometime in the near future and such for it, where instead of having like some maintenance and such for it, have the actual, like, I think there was like a while ago, I was playing like I was playing the HSR, right? They probably did the server, right, and and then you can go ahead and pre-download the actual server. I mean, to the what's it called, the update. And then once the update goes, like once there's maintenance, right, maintenance goes down, then they can pre-download it, and then maintenance will go down, and then the official update will go live or something like that. I don't know how it works, but basically, that I'm just basically referring to like games that have like done that before, where they would have that server, they would probably run a test, and then they would kind of run a test on like some maybe some kind of non-live server, but has a test on like a live server, not a live server, but something like a server that has no one on it. Like, so it's like maybe they should have like a separate server instead of like having multiple servers run off of one server. So have one server for the playtests. Like, I know they have playtests. Like, I heard the playtest before, but maybe have a playtest, but also a live playtest one where they can test the game. Like, they can test it do a stress test on the game itself. Like, do a stress test on the season. Make sure it's working. Then it'll work. But I don't know. Maybe there was like something like, I don't know. Now I'm just gonna keep an eye on the servers for now. I'm pretty sure they're only gonna last until 1 a.m. tomorrow. So right now, a lot of people are gonna be like sort of upset because now we can't get the season working. So there were a lot of leaks. Also, there were a lot of teas and a lot of cool stuff that will be coming. Yesterday's trailer, if you want to go ahead, I can show you the yesterday's trailer, but it's basically similar, but it's slightly different and it's slightly alternated. So people are not gonna be playing Fortnite for about for about a whole day. I think a lot of people are gonna be ranting about, you know how many points I missed in rank. Also, but you can't do anything about it because Epic's trying their best to get the servers running. So, anyways, I'm just gonna keep an eye on the servers for now, and we're gonna come back tomorrow and see if the servers are live. As for me, what I'm gonna do is that right now, since Fortnite is live and there's no actual game update, I'm just gonna go ahead and just like play some other games like Genshin Impact, or maybe have some, something like our Star Rail or whatever. That some, that's still like whatever. It doesn't matter. I'm just gonna see once the season does launch. I will do a full video on it. Last season I didn't do a full video on it because, well, I didn't feel like it, and also the season was not that fun. So what's really interesting is that this downtime is probably not the least concerning, but it's probably more than the April 11th, 2018 downtime. So we're gonna just wait until the downtime has ended itself. But for now, we're gonna keep an eye on some. I'm gonna just go ahead and watch some anime. I'm just maybe play a couple other games and such forth until Fortnite servers are back on. Anyways, hope you guys do enjoy. Leave a like, subscribe new, and of course I'll get you all later. Goodbye. Oh, and I'll do the narrative quest too. Also. Alright, goodbye.